my lovely 2014 Yamaha WR250 fucking R highly modded. But hey guys, in this video I wanted to do a dual sport buyer's guide.
Let's go for a ride. You are watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today.
A lot of you out there get confused with all the different type of dual sports on the market, and a lot of you just don't understand about the dual sports. So I want to talk about dual sports to help you in your decision on buying a dual sport. First off, there is no perfect dual sport for everybody. Let's get that out of the way. Because I hoot and holler about this WR250R doesn't mean that it's great for everybody. You know? But there's a lot of different types of dual sports out there to choose from where you can find one that's perfect for you. But you need to understand there's different categories of dual sports. First category of dual sports, the adventure bikes, which are still dual sports because they can handle, they obviously more suited for the road. But you can ride them off-road. I wouldn't do this type of shit that I'm getting ready to do in here. Look at this. Whoa, we got some serious water and mud in this bitch. Woo, slipping and sliding. Gotta be careful in here on this today. I'm gonna be real muddy. Let me stand up. My problem is I sit down sometimes without even thinking, man. Like, get up on these foot pads. It's much easier to balance. But anyways, yeah, the adventure bikes like the Harley, the Honda Africa Twin. You have the KTM 1290 adventure bike. You've got they have the super adventure bike KTM 1290. You got the KTM 1090 adventure R bike. You got the Tiger 800 XCX bike. See, one thing you got to do is you got to throttle over this shit quickly. That's how I fuck around. And you know, these bikes are fantastic in their own right. Holy shit, look at all this shit. But you know, the main pro of those bikes, get up there. Oh shit, get on them pegs, brother. The main advantage of these bikes, they have the bigger engines, better suited for the road. But still, you know, with some dual sport tires, they can handle light off-road. Nothing like this shit. I wouldn't highly recommend not doing what I'm doing like this on an adventure bike. But like I said, some people take them on in streams, you know, through water, light dirt, shit like that, and that's cool. But doing what I'm doing now on an adventure, I knew that was gonna happen. Just like you guys told me, don't. Fuck. Holy shit. I always, like you guys told me, go at a 90-degree angle. Don't go at. But that one was tough to avoid. It's really, really muddy and slippery out here. I am crazy right now. But anyways, like I said, the major cons of these bikes, of the adventure bikes, you drop it like I just did now, it's going to be, you could get a hernia, throw your back picking it up. But a lot of people, they pick it up wrong, is the reason why they had those problems. You want to squat down, face it the opposite way, and then push it up. But it can still be quite cumbersome and tiresome to do that. So, you know, like I said, you're not going to want to do this shit that I'm doing right now on an adventure bike, definitely. You will be seriously tired out. But the next set of dual sports are the high performance dual sports. Lighter weight than this bike. That would be the KTM 500 EXC, the KTM 350 EXC, the Beta line, which ranges, they have the 500 RRS, 480 RRS, 450 RRS. I don't know, they have bikes that vary by 30 cc's. which I don't know why they do that. Obviously, the lower cc's you go, the lighter weight the bike gets, which some people prefer a more lighter weight bike for doing the shit that I'm doing here. The main pro of those bikes is that they're lighter, a little bit lighter, not a whole much lighter, probably I'd say 20-30 pounds at most, maximum, lighter than this bike. And but they're very high maintenance is the cons. Those bikes, you're going to be doing oil changes, you're going to be doing maintenance rated in hours, not miles like this bike. You're going to be doing oil changes at least every 500 miles. You're going to be doing valve checks probably every 30 hours or so. You're going to be doing holy shit, a lot of very high maintenance, much more expensive to own, but nonetheless they're fantastic bikes. Those bikes are called 90-10 bikes, 90% off-road, 10% on-road. Still fantastic bikes. Like I said, it depends on what type of ride you want to be doing. What do you want to do? You know, do you want, and you're going to get more power out of these bikes, by the way, than say this bike. Those are race bikes. Those are street legal dirt bikes. But the next category, last category of dual sports is what this is. The, holy shit, stuck. Oh shit, stuck in the mud, man. These are the low maintenance bikes. Lower maintenance, they weigh more, but less maintenance. That's the WR250R, the Honda CRF 250L, the Yamaha TW200, Yamaha XT250. These are the lighter weight of this category. The ones that weigh more but a little bit more powerful, like the Honda XR650L, the Suzuki DRZ 650. I also forgot to mention, of course, the well-known, highly popular DRZ 400, which a lot of you guys own. Major drawback of that bike, why I didn't get that bike, is it has a carburetor and it's like 25 pounds heavier than this bike. Okay, we got to get this rear wheel out, bro. Imagine if you're on a supermoto in this shit. Look at that. Fuck. But what's awesome about this bike, let me cut the engine off. What's awesome about this bike is I can pull this out of the mud. Have fun doing this on your adventure bikes, guys. Fuck. Look at that. Holy smokes. The con of these bikes, they're lower performing than the like the 500, the KTM 500 EXC, the group of dual sports that I just mentioned. These perform good to me. I can wheelie on this bike. I can pretty much do anything off-road on this bike. You see what I'm dealing with here, guys. I mean, this is as off-road as you can get. Some deep, thick mud. And I pull the bike right out of this shit. But, you know, for long races, if you're entering a race, there's a guy that actually races a WR250R, believe it or not. He's got the suspension, custom suspension on it, though. And, yeah, it's heavier. But if you're a good rider and you don't fall much, you're not going to feel, weight's not going to be that whole much of an issue. Let me get the fuck out of here, dude. Go back where I came. Pussy out. See, my problem is that I went, like you guys tell me, at an angle on here, which makes you fall. You want to tackle it dead on. Put some throttle on it too. I'm a noob at this shit. Come on. Oh shit, that's stuck in the mud too now. I'd recommend this bike over the Honda CRF 250L. It's quicker, it's got adjustable suspension, and it's 25 pounds lighter. Alright, find dry land. the fuck out of here. But yeah, a lot of people say, oh, get the Honda XR650L, the DR650, the Kawasaki KLX 650, all low maintenance, dual sports, and a little bit faster than the Honda CRF 250L, the Yamaha WR250R. Let me get back on these pegs. All right, but they weigh more, man. Fuck, I don't feel like. All right, let's just go right over there. All right, there we go. All right, we're back in business. Just gotta stay. These are really technical, man. You really gotta be on your game on this shit. Stand up. But you know, all those like I said, it just depends on what you want, man. Some people use those, like the bigger, lower maintenance dual sports, you know, like the Honda XR650L. They use it as a lightweight adventure bike. They don't really do a lot of hardcore stuff on the bike. So that so it works out perfect for them in that situation. God. Alright, let's find my way out of this fucker. But yeah, guys, the reason why I went with the WR250R, lower maintenance. Woo! Get some water action in this bitch. And we got a log there, which my wheels are wet as hell. I'm gonna pussy out. The dryer over here. I don't have proper full-on knobbies, so I had to be cautious. You know, these are, it's good off-road tires. Mud, get through the mud. All right, there we go. Gonna need me a good bath after this, man. But that's what these bikes are for, man. It's a sin to keep these bikes clean. But also I wanted to mention another category that's not an official category. I learned my lesson. Got mud all on my tires. I'm not gonna haul ass and fall on concrete again. Learn my lesson on that shit. A category that's not official is taking a dirt bike and making it street legal. Such, you know, some people, it depends on the state though. You know, here in Ohio, for the most part, you can get some dirt bikes made street legal. But you have to be careful with that though, because you know they can change laws and they can actually revoke your registration. So that's something you want to be careful of. And also, if you change states, if you move, and a lot of times they go by the original title. If the original title said for off-road, they won't accept it. Like Florida, some people manage to find a way to beat it in Florida to get their dirt bike made street legal. But so it's something you just need to do some research on, basically. But do all this shit, and but I'll tell you guys, in my opinion, a bike that I would think it very seriously of making street legal, that I think is a perfect bike to make street legal, is the Yamaha WR450F. F as in fucking. But what makes that bike great, actually in some countries, I think in Australia, it's sold actually as a street legal dual sport. But for some reason, I guess for EPA reasons, they won't do that here in the United States. So I don't know, but maybe in the future, some water action in this bitch. But I tell you, this is fun to me, man. Fuck cranking the throttle, going fast, which is fun, but this is actually a workout, very technical workout and fun, man. Good cardio workout. But yeah, I think very seriously of making a WR450F street legal. I can pick one up for $9,000 out the door, and I don't know, I might do it. I don't know, but I gotta some more skills to master with this bike, man. You know what I'm saying? And keep my ass standing up on the pegs and quit fucking getting lazy and sitting down. So I got a long ways to go. I'm not worthy of a 450 at any point yet, and I recognize that. 450, if you're gonna be doing a lot of, you know, on the street fuckery, supermoto, yeah. But this is where the fun is, really, in my opinion. Fuck the, but to each his own. Like I said, guys, as far as my pick out of the 3 categories or 4 categories of dual sports, I would say for the adventure bikes, I would go with the Honda Africa Twin, because it is the lightest, newest, just came out. It's got great features, awesome. A lot of people speak very highly of that bike. The high performance dual sports, I would go with the Husqvarna 501, which is basically it's the same thing as a KTM 500 EXC, but it's got better upgraded components for only $500 more in price for the bike. And as far as, of course, you know, for the lower maintenance, lower performing dual sports, of course I choose the WR250 fucking R, mainly because it's lighter than 25 pounds lighter than most of the other bikes. And also it has, if you mod it properly like I did, if you want to see the video on me modding the bike, on all the performance mods I've done on this bike, I'll include that video in the description and comment section of this video. But I don't want to be an asshole to the ducks. I don't feel like being an asshole today, a douchebag. But in my opinion, this has got all the performance you need, man. Modded, stock form, it's corked up and it's slow as fuck. We'll open it up definitely with modifications. And like I said, for the street, to make a dirt bike street legal, WR450F all the way. If you want to see more of my videos, go to my website, CycleCruza.com. Click on the menu tab, My Videos. All my videos are categorized in various playlists. Hopefully you can find something that will inform you, entertain you. Hey, hit thumbs up if you like this video. I hope I helped you understand the dual sports a little more. For those of you that didn't know, go subscribe to my all-in-one motorcycle channel. One thing you want to make sure to do after you ride off-road with a bunch of mud is to clean that license plate and them turn signals, so that way the cops won't mess with you. Look how filthy that is, man. Proper. That's how it's supposed to be, baby.
Hey, don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel that features the original bug-out moto van that is designed and built by yours truly, so that I can live in my van with my motorcycle. So hey, check me out at youtube.com/bugoutmoto. Subscribe today.